Imagine you had a machine that could stop time. What would you do? Your imagination would probably run wild. Maybe you would freeze time and walk into a bank, taking as much money as you want. Maybe you would stop time during an exam and look at all the answers. Or maybe you would simply explore the world while everyone else is frozen in place. It sounds amazing, like having a superpower. But the truth is very different. Even if a miracle happened and a time-stopping machine somehow fell into your hands, it would probably not work the way you imagine. From a scientific point of view, you wouldn't even be able to move. In physics, we learn that speed equals distance divided by time, and time equals distance divided by speed. For time to become zero, you would need to travel at an extremely high speed, but nothing in the universe can move faster than the speed of light. That means stopping time without breaking the laws of physics is basically impossible. But let's ignore that for a moment. Let's imagine that somehow you found a way to defeat the laws of physics and stop time. Everything suddenly freezes. People stop in the middle of their movements. Water freezes in the air. Every molecule in the universe becomes completely still. And the frozen people would never realize what happened, because their brain cells would also be frozen. Their thoughts, their reactions, everything stops with time. Now let's change the scenario. Imagine that everything is frozen except you, because you are the one who owns the machine. At first, it sounds like the perfect situation. You could do anything you want, take money, drive any car you like, walk into any house, explore the entire world without anyone noticing. It feels like total freedom, but in reality, this situation would quickly become a nightmare. First problem, you wouldn't be able to see anything. When time stops, light also stops. Light is made of particles called photons, and they travel at the speed of light. If time is frozen, photons cannot move, and if light cannot move, no images can reach your eyes. You would be completely blind. Second problem, you wouldn't hear anything. Sound travels through waves moving in the air, but if time is frozen, these waves cannot move either. No matter how loud something is, the sound would never reach your ears. Total silence. But it gets worse. You would be surrounded by frozen molecules everywhere around you. Moving through them would be almost impossible. You might not even be able to lift a single finger. And there is an even bigger problem: oxygen. The oxygen molecules in the air would also be frozen. They wouldn't reach your lungs, which means you would suffocate. You might ask, if time is frozen outside my body, how can I still move? Even if we imagine that time inside your body continues normally, your brain would still struggle to understand the outside world. Light entering your eyes might be outside your brain's ability to process it. When time slows down enough, things can actually become invisible. The same thing happens with sound. As time slows down, the frequency of sound waves drops lower and lower, eventually falling far below the range that human ears can hear. In the end, many ideas that sound simple in our imagination become very complicated when physics gets involved. Stopping time might sound like the ultimate superpower, but if it really happened, you would probably wish for only one thing: for time to start moving again. Because your normal life might actually be the safest place you could ever be.